what's going on? I just done the show in Beaumont at the art studio.
OGRon, man, South Central LA, man. This is my guy right here, man. He's a poet as well, man. Yeah. You know, he gonna be rocking with me on whatever I got going on. When the camera's rolling, he rolling, you feel me? You want to spit something for him, Ron?
Yeah, I spit a little something, you know, because what I'm speaking on today is what's going on in the world. Because I've been there, I've done that. Went to prison in '91, came home, gave me that number back, and was never looking back. So, you know, this is how I look at society. Lost as a society, as I look at some people. United we are strong, yet division seems to be the equal. Family tree to me, the backbone is gone. God called Big Mama. Now she's in her mansion at home. Cutthroat is what I see. Lost there's no unity. Am I able? I feel as if they want to eliminate me. They not strong enough because I follow the light sent by God. After 42 terms we elect President Obama. They killed Tookie Williams. What about Jeffrey Dahmer? Calm is my mind state. God controls my fate. So why should you walk around with a heart full of hate? What happened to the teachings that was passed down in life? What happened to the honor between husband and wife? Live and let live is what I was taught. So why is so much evil for prosperity sought? Instead of a helping hand, we try and abuse our fellow mankind. Eyes wide shut, we walk around in the blind. It's time to wake up. Do you need some coffee? Stop and smell the roses, or have you lost me? Jump on a path that leads to salvation, trying to reach the entire nation. Modern or mayhem, what do you think? Our ancestors are gone. The remembrance of them is just paper and ink. We're lost in the teachings of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He lived once. He died once, but he lived twice. He was resurrected on the third day. What more can I say? Besides, follow the light. It will lead the way. Don't let the people that are close to you hinder your blessings with the things that they do. When you stand before God, they won't be there. Think about your salvation because they really and truly don't care. That's that peace. You know, that piece was written in 2011, 12, whenever Obama got elected.
Right.
You know, so I look at society and the land of the free is full of poverty. You know, why is it that we have veterans homeless in the streets begging for change and we got politicians living lovely? Somebody answer me that. They sitting behind the desk. These people that went over there and lost limbs and, you know, fighting for what? A greedy country. So, you know, LA totally different from Port Arthur. I was there, Raymond Washington, Tookie and Jamel. I just missed the Black Panthers. There at the SLA when they got shut down, you know, I done seen it. And what these people over the world representing the foolishness that we was doing out there, y'all really need to stop. It ain't what it is. Everybody talk about they want to go to the land. Y'all triple OG and man, you either gonna get your hat handed to you, or you gonna have to take a hat off somebody. You go there on vacation, you might not come home. You know, you'll be a commodity for the state penitentiary. And I mean, for what? God didn't create us to be out here killing each other. God didn't do that. But yet, these pagan holidays, a lot of this stuff, it's not really worth it. You know, we need to wake up, because you think about it. Every other month and a half, it's another holiday. So when you recover from that holiday, you throwing away change for another holiday.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, you know what I'm saying, it's Christmas. So you start the new year off in debt. Light bills. Light bills, you know, it's like credit card bills and okay, you get your income tax. A lot of them buying a car, buying clothes, buying furniture. When that's stuff that you buy and stuff they didn't sell 3 years ago. But they need to make their money off of it. So, you know, I got something else that I just recently wrote.
Yeah.
It's called Society. When will we as a people start to live as a people? For there is no equal, yet all that we show is evil. Our youth choose a color, a hood, a swag. With no education, they tend to chase the bag. Or catching a body. Really? Taking innocent lives for what? Is it we as a people can't get right? Is it we as parents hate our lives? Or is it we were never taught how to live life? Pagan tradition gives society false hope. When Juneteenth, the Constitution should have been rewrote. We got the right to vote. Oh, my bad, I'm sorry. I just cracked a joke. While the puppet master pulls the strings, nothing is what it seems. I asked 10 preteens, when they grow up, what do you want to be? Their response was, not a victim of police brutality. So what can we do to reach our youth, because they're turning to the streets thinking that they're bulletproof? Controversy, oppression, and greed is what I see, yet this land of the free is full of poverty. What's being taught in the public schools today is how to be a commodity, which is freedom robbery. Now take a look through my eyes. Do you see what I see? Lost is today's society. Who can agree with me? Brothers, can we reach our youth? Sisters, can we teach them the truth? Does anyone today search the tree of their roots? Or are we okay with not being taught the truth? Society.
Yeah, this my man's Ron, man. Ron, stay on one. Stand up poet, man. Spoken word, anything. He gonna give you what it is.
Hey, man, I might be on to something.
Real from the truth.
Don't I be saying that? I never heard nobody say that.
I see.
But I be thinking I be fucked up sometimes.
Nah,
I be
you
like,
right.
I said it.
You
He
right.
fucked me up cause I be saying that shit. Then my family be looking at me like I'm crazy. I be like, nah, bro, these holidays is set up.
Yeah.
I said these holidays set up, bro. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? We spending our money, and then next thing you know, another holiday is next month.
It's a
Then you got
game.
Valentine's Day.
It's a
It started
game.
off at the beginning of the year. They fuck you up with the income tax to buy into the shit.
Right.
And they're gonna hit you with the Valentine's Day.
I got a question. How can mankind tell you what day to show your woman you love her or your man? How can mankind? What happened to the other 364 days? You're not supposed to love them then. You just supposed to pick just one day to show them how much you love them.
Right.
Shit, every time they stick the key in the door, come home and there's food on the table, that's love. Because some people don't have doors to stick keys in.
Yeah.
You know, they cardboard boxes, newspapers.
Yeah.
And I mean, the crazy thing about it, my daughter's still in California.
Right.
So I go out there and she in Victorville. So as I'm tipping through Moreno Valley, you know, Highland, Upland, man, I'm seeing so many different homeless camps on the streets, and I'm like, California? Like they said back in the day in the music,
Right.
the world is a ghetto,
Right.
but it's the government.
Right.
Because here it is, they taking all our tax dollars. We got all these homeless people losing homes, people hungry, but they sending billions and trillions to fight a war in Ukraine against Russia. And Russia and China is like side by side.
Mm-hmm.
So if they team up and come after the United States, we done.
Over with.
We done.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody need to go on Tubi and look at While the Rest of Us Die. They got underground communities that's climate control, the ceiling, you know, make it look like the sun or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they push buttons, they gonna close them super thick doors and, they ain't getting no radiation. They got organic, I mean, the reason they started allowing us to have organic stuff is because they done mastered it, so they can live 300 years underground while the rest of us die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know.
Can I answer that question for you?
Go ahead.
You know, you asked that question a while ago, right?
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
I think it's part of the system, how it's set up, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know how a law, right, will go write a ticket? You see what I'm saying? You know, when it's holidays, they giving the tickets out. They giving the ticket. They want to make that money. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So just like with the holidays, I feel like the government they set it up like this to the part of the system. They set it up like this because they want to get millions. You got to think about how many people it is in the world, and if everybody go crash in on this day right here, oh, this gonna make up for this is our money right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like they set it up in between those 12 months. They set up different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like Christmas, why Thanksgiving and Christmas, two biggest holidays out the whole year. It's right back door behind each other.
Well,
and people crash.
You gotta put Easter in with that, cause
that's at the beginning of the year. Well,
oh yeah,
but
yeah.
Watch this. So you got Thanksgiving and Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And two of the biggest holidays at the end of the year.
Right. Right.
And you'll go all out. Even a woman or a parent that can't afford Christmas, they'll feel guilty if they can't. You know what I'm saying? They'll feel guilty. They'll feel fucked up if they know they can't afford this.
Preach.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they'll go crash out and go spend all this money, go get a big loan. Oh, well, I'll go get the loan because I can pay it back because income tax is about to come up.
Right. Right. Exactly. That part right there.
And then Valentine's Day, then Easter. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's part of the milk in the system. That's how they get their money.
That's part of the brainwashing to keep us oppressed.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know something? It's like, you know, we got to go through something to get to our destination, right?
Yeah.
So, my street fame is gone. I used to bleed the block. I had all gold Dayton's with a trunk full of knock, cash in all 4 pockets and in both of my socks. I was insured by 45. His first name was Glock. I wasn't trapped in one hood. I was always down to shine. I was about getting money, and I would cross state lines. I spent a little time under the gun tower, rolled on anybody. I mean, anybody. You know I had the power. I was resurrecting solitude out of body I seen in my past. So I accepted Jesus Christ. Now I'm free at last. That road was so tough, now it's even worse. I'm blessed with the gift in the world with so many a curse. The fast lane is strange. We need to reach our kids and change. The way they think, catch them way before they sink. What is it? 6 feet deep? After the preacher just preached? All dressed up in the last suit they'll ever wear? Family and friends screaming and crying about how they missed that person. But did they really care? When his pants was hanging low with that Astros hat. Not playing any sports, but he ran with a pack. He didn't have a job with 24-inch rims on the Cadillac. Sad. But running around with the homies, he caught a captain of Jack. Now his final position, he stretched out on his back. I'm praying over the coffin, strange. He can't look back. Parents, preachers, teachers, there's always a warning before the storm. Let's start paying more attention to what our kids are wearing, who our kids associate with, and where our kids are hanging out or playing. Let's stay prayed up and be blessed. That's all I'm asking. Let's get these kids out the streets. Because at the rate they going now, black people just gonna be a memory. Right or wrong.
Yeah.
They not teaching us in school how to run corporations. Only thing they teaching us is the bare minimums that you need to flip burgers, work a drive-through window. You know what I mean?
Or work in a department of a
Already billionaire company.
Yeah. They don't teach us how to manage money. You know, just think about it. Just think about it. If we as a people would take 1 year and do away with pagan holidays, how much money will we have the following year after income tax? You know, for 365 days, just do our normal Monday through Friday routine. Go to work, come home, you loan groceries, go to the grocery store, do your laundry, do your chores, cut the grass, you know, overlooking these pagan holidays. Just think about how much money you would have the following year after you get your income tax.
Yeah.
Investopedia say is expected for $960 billion to be spent over the holidays.
So, you know, exactly.
Stupid.
Man, I'm saying,
America is
bruh, the biggest scam like that is the biggest scam. That's the biggest game.
Figure that.
yeah. Okay, but now notice. We go back to slavery to today because it still applies. I mean, here it is. They gave us chitlins, only the tail off the ox, the feet off the pig. You know what I mean? The skin. And once we started making cracklings, and the part that had a little meat on it to make that bacon,
Oh man.
look at how high bacon is nowadays. I mean, I was in the grocery store, I seen a pound of chitlins for $20. I'm like, get out of here. Ribeye steak costs $6.97 a pound. Chitlins, $20. A pound of bacon costing you $7, $8, $9, and $10 when you get a whole steak. White folks found out that black folks know how to cook trash. So now, you look at Black Friday. All the commodity that they didn't sell throughout the year, okay, we got to get this shit out the warehouse for new so-called modern technology so that we can sell it. So basically, if it costs us like $75 to make a 65-inch TV, let's give them away for $200-300. We still making a profit. It's not such a big profit, but we still making a profit because we got room.
It's like the dope game. We got more people coming in at this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. If it don't sell
selling it
for what you asking for, you got to drop the price. But you wait till damn near the end of the year because at the new year when they get their income tax, that's when you bring the new stuff out.
You ready?
Yeah, but he gonna have to, me and them gonna have to line it up.
What you mean?
No, I'm gonna run with it, but not just how I go.
Right.
Because of what off of what you said,
Right.
what he said, and I'm gonna come
Okay.
with a, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah. So y'all keep doing something.
Yeah, so
You do.
yeah. Well, I just want to finish up with just
Yeah, so do your
this. So
thing.
after they done made room in big warehouse where they got hundreds of thousands of appliances, they get rid of it.
Right.
Here come income tax. So the old stuff don't have what the new stuff got. So those that already had what was sold on Black Friday, the new stuff come in the new year, they trying to buy it. If we just be satisfied with what we have, man, we could reopen Black Wall Street. If we stop having so much hatred toward one another, man, the police wouldn't be able to do what they do to us. I mean, why do we wait till somebody get killed? Well, somebody get caught getting killed by the police before we want to ride against the police.
Yeah.
How come we can't just wake up and stand strong for one another, and when the police come in, y'all need to keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But Chop, nothing but love, my brother. Let's try and wake these kids up, because they're killing each other.
You already know.
And I mean, when I was growing up, man, we was about having fun. Seeing where the girls was at.
Yeah.
And then once we started tipping down Crenshaw, totally different ball game.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got to sign out once again. Ron the Poet, South Central Los Angeles. Grown man on grown man status. Wake up, my youth. Please wake up. Y'all not bulletproof.
Yeah. You feel me?